YouTube. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mikey Cologne. Right, today I'm going to talk to you about a pucker winter cheapie. For the price that you can pick this up for, me personally, I think it is great value for money. It's been around since 2018, 2019. It is Halloween Man X. Right. Before I get started, yes, this is synthetic, and for 125 ml, I believe it's about £30 in the UK, so that's a lot of juice for the money. You ain't going to get niche quality for that, but for a no-brainer cheapie for the winter, I do rock this, because to me, it smells great. Right, I'm going to show you the atomizer, and then I will read you the notes, and I will tell you what I get. The atomizer's great on this, look at that. Big distribution. Fills up 2 sprays. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see the shine? Look. Right, when you first spray this on, me personally, I have to let it sit for a minute because it can come across a little bit harsh to the nose because it is synthetic, obviously. But after a minute or two, to me, it is good to go. But straight away, you get a wallop from this fragrance of coffee, cardamom and cinnamon. Right, let me read you the notes quickly. You've got cardamom, lavender, lemon, coffee, whiskey and cinnamon. Then you've got leather, mineral notes, amber, tonka bean and incense. Right, you get walloped with coffee, cinnamon, cardamom. That lavender in there is just in the background, giving it this freshness. I reckon sort of airing it out a little bit. The lemon, I do not detect no lemon. Not to my nose. Someone else might, but I don't pick up no lemon at all. Right, that is what you get for probably the first half hour to an hour. Then that leather does show its face a little bit, and it is a tad boozy because of that whiskey note in there, but only a tad. It ain't a full-on boozy fragrance. It is just there in the background. You can just detect it a little bit minutely. Mineral notes, I don't get mineral notes at all. I cannot pick that mineral notes up. So you got all this going on. So it's a tad boozy, it's a little bit fresh, it's sweet. That cardamom mixed with the lavender, definitely, all right, I'll put it to you this way. You can detect them notes, but the cinnamon shines more. The lavender and the cardamom is just there in the background a little bit, but that cinnamon is up front a little bit more. And then later on in the dry down, yes, the amber comes through a tad with the tonka bean. This thing is powerful. It is an EDT concentration and it is a strong fragrance. It really is. I mean, this will cut through the cold. There is no doubt about it. But I would not overspray this. If you can handle that opening, crack on. But me, I go 5 sprays on this, and that is more than enough. That is more than enough 5 sprays. That will last you all day. This is great projection for the first 2 hours of application. Then it dials down a little bit, but you've still got a massive scent bubble, leaving a scent trail wherever you go. People will pick it up and they will detect that you've got a fragrance on. There is no doubt about that. Then it's radiating for another couple of hours. On me, about the 5 hour mark, it really settles down. That is when that amber and tonka really start to show its face, and that coffee's died down, the whiskey notes disappeared on me, the cardamon's gone. It is like, oh well, it's a tad, you could detect the coffee a tad, but on everything else on my skin sort of dissipates, and then you're left with a little bit of amber, a bit of tonka bean, so it's sweet. And then probably the 8th to 9th hour mark, it is a skin scent, but you can still pick it up. This fragrance is sort of along the lines of Versace, Eros and Stronger With You by Imperial Armani. They're not identical, but if you was to say what is it similar to, I would say them fragrances or them lines of fragrances. Do I think this is worth the money? Yes. If you like coffee, if you like cinnamon, and you can put up with that initial blast, I genuinely think that this is a great buy. It really is. A little while ago, I put one of my friends onto this fragrance and he bought it and he loved it. So, and I love it as well. Look, you can see I've probably used, it's 125 ml. I've probably used a good 50 ml of this fragrance. So, and none of this has been decanted or anything. I've worn this myself. So, and it is great for the colder weather. This is not for summer at all. Wear what you want when you want. If you want to rock it in the summer, more for you. But me, this is straight up a winter fragrance. But anyway, people, I just wanted to talk to you about it today a little bit. Sometimes I stutter because I can't get my words out because my brain's going blah. But anyway, people, spending good's always a pleasure and never a chore. And I will see you on the next one. Take care.